If there were 10 things that you think are going to impact entrepreneurs most, particularly from the healthcare and the pharma and the medical space in 2022, by way of trends, the 10 top trends in 2022 for small businesses from your industry and your fraternity, what would those be?
So I think I'll make it a bit broader rather than just pharma. In terms of more for our country, what I think the 10 trends are that are going to be very defining and very important, and we should double down and focus on them. So first, of course, is health. Like I spoke earlier, when you talk at the grassroots levels, the awareness, detection, terrible numbers. We need to work on that. We need to educate more people. We need to make them aware. We need to get that detection going. So that's the number one thing. We need to make people more aware, especially with COVID, about their immunity, their health. Make people go for their annual checkups, right? The second area is women. Very passionate about women. We got to get women back in the workforce. There's 37, 27, 20% statistics of women labor participation. We cannot be okay with those numbers. We cannot regress as a country. We need to do a lot more to get them out there. Even that 2.3% funding that we spoke about, we got to change a lot of numbers where women in this country are concerned. The third area is technology. I spoke about that as well, not just in healthcare, but across the board. Digitization, AI, technology, whatever you want to name it, has the power to really help us scale and take a lot of things to the next level and truly bridge a lot of gaps. How are we going to do that? And are we really taking a lot of efforts at a policy level, at a grassroots level, to expedite that? That's a third trend. The fourth is D2C. I mean, with this COVID, we saw massive emergence of online shopping, the D2C world. How do we really use that well to make the end consumer purchase and do the right thing and get the best products at the best prices to them? So I think D2C is a very fun trend that's going to emerge. Education. So I run an edtech company that teaches entrepreneurship to 11 to 18-year-olds. That's my passion project on weekends. I've invested in a lot of education companies, again at a grassroots level. Unless our children don't get educated, we can't hope for a better future, right? And the reality is, just like SMEs and MSMEs, COVID has set us back. And how? I'm a mother of two kids, and this online thing isn't working, let me tell you that. So we need to get our kids back in school, and we really need to get the kids in the interiors, bridge that 2-year setback that they've had because of COVID in education. Environment. Again, what are we leaving behind for our children, right? There are a lot of issues in our country. Healthcare is impacted to a large extent by environment. What are we doing as a country, as responsible citizens, to be educated and do a bit around that? Public-private partnership. I'm happy we're moving in the right direction. It's not at the speed I think we should be moving. A lot of good can come out of public-private partnership. Can we do more to expedite that, right? We spoke about IPOs. We spoke about exits. A connected point to that is FDI. So I think all around, getting those funds into the country, making it easy to get those funds in the country, and then once the entrepreneurial ecosystem has it, making sure the IPOs, they reach that point of IPO, they scale and the exits are there so there's more credibility. We need to get that on a faster track. Job creation, SMEs, MSMEs have taken a big hit. How can we have more to really help them get back to the pre-COVID level and then to a level on top of that? That is another trend, Sunanda. So I think I've covered about 10 odd trends, but they all have a healthcare angle to it as well. Healthcare touches every aspect of our lives. But these are the things we really need to do to take us as a country to a place in the sun that we truly deserve.